We're going to open the public hearing on House Bill 2474.
I bring this bill to you. Some have mistakenly, I think, called it the Kenmore bill because that was a city that made some headlines in denial of some permanent supportive housing. This, in fact, was not based on that decision.
If we simply relied on the public to say, yeah, sure, sign me up, we want a homeless shelter in my neighborhood, I don't think it would ever happen. And so we do need to have an enforcement mechanism that ensures that we are providing the compassionate wraparound services and all of the types of housing that we need to ensure that our communities have the safety and security that they need.
We as a state legislature have created laws to make sure that housing is available for everyone. We need to make sure that all of our cities are, in fact, following that law.
HB 2474 feels like a retaliation bill. Retaliation against the citizens of Kenmore for showing up for what they believed in, and retaliation against anyone else across the state that dare say no to these housing projects.
City council should be doing what their constituents and voters want, not what the state unconstitutionally demands.
This bill seems to shut out the voices of the people. They came out in Kenmore and they were heard, and the council people and the mayor heard them, and that's why they shut down the project. Now you move the project to Redmond, and now they don't even have a voice. They haven't been able to speak. They're angry.
Some of the most profound testimony were young families that moved here from Seattle. They recognized it right away. They lived by one of these projects, the Plymouth Project, so they knew. And they moved here because they didn't want to have to train their children not to touch needles.
There is a disconnect, and it is really hard to always let people know. But in this particular case in Kenmore, I don't even think the council realized until the very end what this actually was. And I didn't know until around November what this actually was. So I don't have an answer for you. I do know it's challenging, but it also, in my experience, particularly with Plymouth, it was very difficult to get straight answers, very difficult to get information. So.